Hey ladies, how are you? I am coming to you guys live today, day before Thanksgiving. How are you guys? Do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? Let me know. I'm just pulling the live stream up on my side because I'm going to drop a couple comments in here in a minute. And I can't see the comments on my phone a lot of the time. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about mom guilt because it is a real thing, especially for us. Let me just move this. For us mom entrepreneurs, and I've got my little guy here. He's 5 weeks old today. So, let me move this one more time. Okay, mom guilt. It's a real thing. It's ridiculous, and I'm going to tell you guys why and how you can get past it because I used to suffer from it quite a bit, and it would hold me back from doing things in my business, for myself and my health and wellness. It was a real struggle there for a while. And what I noticed was that a lot of my clients experience this. Even if they don't have a business, they're still moms, and they feel guilty for doing anything for themselves. And I know there's a lot of other women out there who feel the same way. It's like when you think of doing something for yourself or doing something that you actually enjoy, it's like we trigger anxiety and then fear, and then we start feeling frustrated, and we start having all these thoughts like, am I a bad mom, or I'm such a terrible mom if I'm not with my kids all of the time. Like, do you really believe that you're a bad mom if you're not with your kids all the time? If you're a mom, I would love for you to drop it in the comments and let me know, because I want to know, because you are not alone if you think that. And I want you to ask yourself, when you are like 85, 90 years old, what's going to matter to you when you look back over your lifespan? Are you going to be thinking that you're a bad mom for not always being there for your kids? Are you going to let that constantly weigh on you until you're in your older age? I would really hope not. I just want you guys to understand that being a mom and being a business owner does not take away from one another. They actually empower one another. And as you grow and expand as a human being here on this very planet, you are bringing all the growth and all the energy and all the passion and awareness that you bring to yourself. You are also bringing that to your kids, who are going to lock that in and learn from it. And as you do that, as you grow and expand, you are learning how to love your children in a way that they want and the way that they need to be loved. So instead of giving them mass amounts of your time and your energy or half-ass attention, that is not loving. It is not loving to spend all your time with your kids if you are not actually paying attention to them. It is not loving, but that is what a lot of moms do, and I've been guilty of it too. I'm not by any means saying I'm perfect, but you are different than most moms. You are not most moms. You are willing to do the work so that you can deeply connect with your kids. He's making noises. You're also doing the work to grow yourself and to grow your business. It takes a lot to raise kids. It takes a lot to raise and create and run and operate a thriving business too. So yeah, when you first start doing this kind of work, you are going to feel some guilt for going all in on your business. And I want you to know that the guilt will go away once you learn how to really love your kids in the way that they need to be loved. You're not a bad mom because you spend all your time working in your business. Some women think they're like, oh, I'm a bad mom because I don't spend enough time with my kids and I invest in myself, which means that I'm taking money away from my kids. That is total bullshit, ladies. It's crap. It is total crap. I want you to check your mindset around that. Is your story, the story that you're telling yourself, is it all about how much time you spend with your kids? Or are you more focused on the depth and the quality of time that you're spending with your kids and with the people who mean the most to you? Which one are you telling yourself a lot? The goal here is to help you shift that mindset and shift that energy. So I want you to ask yourself, do you tell yourself the story that all 6 and 7-figure moms are shitty moms? Do you tell yourself the story that women or moms who take care of themselves and, eat in a way that leaves them feeling energized and leaves them, glowing. And the moms who actually go work their bodies, or the moms who make time for themselves so that they're more patient, do you feel like those mothers are any less of a mom than you are? Or do you feel like they're a shitty mom? And I want you to be really honest with yourself. And if you say yes, do you really, really believe that? I doubt that you really believe that. It's really about quality over quantity. Hi, if you're live, say hi. Love it when you guys say hi. I'm talking about mom guilt. So when you expand as a human being, when you expand as a leader, as a woman, you are changing how you mother. You're changing how you parent and who you're being in that role. And you'll be able to hold a new space for your kids at a completely different level. You'll be able to hold them, hold these new beliefs for them and empower them with them. And there's going to be this entire new awareness that you can hold for your kids because you're taking the time for yourself. And it doesn't have to do with investing a shit ton of time or a crap load of money. It has everything to do with you giving yourself permission to have what you want and to have what you need so that you feel joy and happy and more free, where you're being authentically and unapologetically yourself. That's what it's about. You want your heart to feel full. You want your soul to feel like it's nourished and like it's fed. And when you allow your kids to witness you doing that for yourself and you giving yourself exactly what you need, and you allow yourself to be that next level version of an example to your kids, then you're not just expanding yourself, you're also expanding them, because they go hand in hand. And as you up level and grow and expand, it's going to overflow and ripple down to your kids. That's just how it is. Your kids' confidence, their joy, their sense of self-worth, their trust in themselves, and their independence is going to freaking skyrocket. And so will yours, along with all the pride that you feel towards yourself for being such a powerful role model for your kids, for your clients, for all the other people in your life. Because as mom entrepreneurs, there are so many people who look up to us. We don't even know who all is out there watching us. I just did a post yesterday about people who don't normally engage on the things that we do. There are always people watching who do not engage with us or don't comment or don't like. There's always people watching. And I know that they're watching you because you inspire them and lift them up. And what I want you to remember is that your kids are expanding too. How do you want your kids to live? Do you want them to grow up happy and know that they can be themselves? That's probably, if you're like most moms, you tell them that, but then you're not behaving the same way that you're talking. And your actions speak so much louder than your words. And when you start to do this work, your standards will shift and so will theirs. Because right now, I'm guessing your standard is probably something around the lines of, I have to half-ass everything because if I, don't pay enough attention to my kids, then they won't think that I love them. Or I have to go to work and I have to bust my ass for this lousy paycheck and I have to live a life where I'm unfulfilled. That's complete crap. Your new standard gets to be, I get to be happy in my life. I get to show my kids how to be happy. What would you give to be able to teach that to your kids and to completely erase all of these arbitrary rules that we've created for our kids and for ourselves? What would you give for them to have a completely different belief system? Yes, there will be times where you do have some mom guilt. I'm not perfect by any means. I've got Cooper here who's 5 weeks old, right here. And I've got a almost 4-year-old little girl. It's like, there are times where I still feel guilty, but those are great opportunities for me to practice and remind myself that, no, there's no reason to feel guilty because she is such an independent little 3.5-year-old, almost 16-year-old. It's insane to see how empowering she is already just because I set the standard like that. And this also goes down to, are you listening to your body? Are you listening to your heart and to your soul? Are you listening to what you actually really want and need? Because your body will tell you exactly what you need if you're willing and able to listen and recognize it. I want you to follow what lights you up and what brings you joy. Follow the things that expand you. Follow your intuition, because as you experience this and as you walk it out and as you surround yourself with other like-minded women, you will gain so much confidence. That's why there's groups like these. You know, you will learn to trust yourself because you're doing life with other women. This is why I run my programs in groups, and then I do the one-on-one work outside of the group, because we as women, we want to be in a group. We want to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. We want to cheer other people on and be their cheerleader. And we also want people to cheer us on. You know, you have to learn to trust yourself though. And with this work and through my immersion program, you will learn to trust yourself. You will learn to put yourself first, because you know damn well that no one else will. And you know you are the one setting the example. You know, you will realize that there is no trading. There is no spending time on my business takes away from my marriage or takes away from my relationship or takes away from my kids. Just like spending time with your kids or your partners does not take away from your business. You don't have to feel guilty for spending time with the people who matter most in your life. And you also don't have to feel guilty for working on your business, because let's be real. Is it really the business that's taking away from your kids or your marriage or your relationships or your health? Or is it the squirreling out and the numbing out and all the worrying and all the bullshit that's taking you away from your business and your kids? Because that's probably really where the problem is at. It's in the squirreling out and the numbing and the worrying and the stressing. Because your business is not taking you away from your kids, and your kids are not taking you away from your business. There is no such thing as trade-offs, you guys. There really isn't. There's only expansion. And if you expand in one area of your life, like your business, then of course it's going to expand every other area of your life. That's a tongue twister. And if you allow yourself to deeply love and connect with your kids, then you will bring that deep love and connection to your clients, to your customers, or to your team, and to all the other people in your life. Everything expands together. There is no trading. How you do something in one area of your life is how you do everything else. So what in your life contributes to you being in a state of overflow? What contributes to you being in a state of overflow? I'd love for you to answer that. Because when you're in a state of overflow, that is when you love extremely, extremely powerfully and authentically. Because, you know, when your kids are older and they're looking back over their life, do you think they're going to remember the moments when you loved them really, really big and authentically? Most likely. You know, they're going to remember those moments because it was an experience of love and happiness. They're not going to remember that you were always around and bitchy and stressed out. It's like, yeah, she was bitchy and stressed out, but she was always there. That is not near as important as the experiences you have with your kids and the bond you create with them. You know, it's the moments of deep love and connection that they will remember. And as leaders and as incredible, powerful women, you have a huge calling on your life. You do, or you would not be here. It's that simple. How many other women do you know are in a six-figure group? Like, you have such a huge calling on your life. And as that kind of woman, you need more than the average woman does in order to feel fully fueled for your life and for your kids. That is an entirely new standard in itself. You have such a high calling on your life. Of course you need more than the average person does. It just makes so much sense. Like, you are taking care of your kids, you're taking care of your business and your clients and your team. You need a lot more than the regular person would. You know, and your body and your soul and your heart knows exactly what you need to feel good. And the problem is that you're not listening to it. You're giving yourself the exact opposite, or you're not giving yourself anything at all. And as the epic, incredible powerhouses that you ladies are, you require more than the average person. So I want you to give yourself permission to have that, to call in the support you need to fuel yourself. Because when you play big, you play to win. You hold space for so many people already. Your family, your kids, your husband, your clients, you know, your love life, dating, expanding to the next level. You hold so much space for people. Can you even have you even acknowledged yourself for that? I mean, can you give yourself a pat on the back for that? Like, so many of us are just stuck in achievement to achievement, but we don't even give ourselves credit for everything that we already are doing. And I want you to quit comparing yourself to other moms and to other women, because you are not like them. You are different. You require more because you have such a high calling on your life. You're not meant to spend every minute with your kids. You're meant for more. You're here to leave a legacy, to be a trailblazer, to inspire and empower and lead other people. So we can release the guilt. You can prioritize you because you matter. You are your number one asset in your life and in your business. It's time for you to prioritize what matters to you, because when your cup is full, you are pouring from overflow for your clients, for your kids, for your business, for everybody else in your life. So it is not selfish to pour into you and to prioritize yourself. You know, our kids and our businesses are so freaking demanding, and they drain us so fast if we aren't doing the actual things that light us up and fuel us. So I want you to surround yourself with people who actually lift you up and call your ass to more. And this is exactly what we're doing in the Happy and Healthy Immersion program. And once you start doing that, others around you will learn from you, and they will do as you do, because you are such an inspiration to them, because you are setting the standard, because you go first. And when people see what you do brings you so much joy and freedom into your life, they will want that. They are naturally magnetized to it. And your kids will model how you show up. So if you're showing up really drained and tired rather than lit the fuck up and enjoying your life, your kids will model that, because they are watching. They are learning what life means. They are learning how happy they are allowed to be in their lifetime. You know, which is a direct reflection of how happy you allow yourself to be. And they can only live to the level that you allow yourself to live at. So ladies, if you're a mom entrepreneur, we need to stick together. We have to raise our vibe here. We need each other when we do those hard, scary things, because you have to integrate it to really own it. And that's where a lot of us fail. We do, and we absorb so much, but we don't implement. And you're not a bad mom. You're just expanding them as you expand and grow, because you are showing them how to be happy and how to follow their joy and their passion. So I want you to trust that you are on the right path, because you want your children want you to be lit up and happy. Your kids want you to be happy, ladies. They really do. They want to be part of something that's bigger than them. So when you include them in your business and what you're doing, they love that. They thrive. So share the journey with them and let them feel their emotions. Let yourself feel your emotions. Allow yourself to have the support you crave. Allow yourself to be surrounded by other powerful moms. And this is exactly what we're doing in my Happy and Healthy Immersion program. It's a 3-month high-touch VIP mentorship with me. It's a place where you're gonna cut out all the bullshit excuses, so the powerhouse that's inside of you is unleashed and will take brave actions. And because I love my clients so much, and I love all the people who support me in my life, and because it's a holiday weekend, I am giving 50% off on this program and all the programs that I offer. 50% off from now until Monday night at midnight, so 11:59 p.m. on Monday night, okay? When you do the Happy and Healthy Immersion program, I can guarantee you, which I rarely say I guarantee anything because I'm not the one doing the work, but I can guarantee you that you will get the results you come for in this program, because you will get the results you want when it comes to your health, because you will show up for yourself this time. It is possible to do it. You know, you can do it well. It is possible. No more half-assing this stuff. You will get the results you want without spending your entire day thinking about it. You won't spend your entire day wondering what's good or what's bad, or what am I allowed to eat? What am I not allowed to eat? There is no freaking macros. There is no food logging. There is no worrying that you won't still be able to enjoy your time with your family or your kids because you're not taking care of yourself, or because you're not eating the things that, you know, they would be eating. There's no doing countless hours of exercise. There is none of that shit, because we're all busy moms. We're all busy business owners. We don't have time for that. You have time to create a healthy lifestyle that actually works for you, one that doesn't leave you feeling deprived. We can create a lifestyle that you are so in love with that you cannot wait to start your day when your alarm goes off. When you work with me, you get results in an incredibly simple way. Simple. Do you hear that? Simple. And it gets to be fun. This is 12 weeks of expert accountability from me. I understand what works and what doesn't, and how to make it simple and easy to implement. You're going to have 12 weeks of loving support with other like-minded women who are on a similar journey, who will become like your family, and they'll be your cheerleaders and they'll be your best supporters. And you have unlimited access to me for when it starts to feel really hard and when you start doubting yourself in between sessions. And everything you need is simplified so you get success on your terms, nobody else's. We are done with the wanting and doing things because so-and-so said we should. We are over that. We are doing what you actually want and what leaves you feeling good and makes you thrive. And you can read all the books you want about changing your mindset and your habits, but it will not get you the results, and it has not gotten you results so far because a book or a self-study program does not have an accountability piece. You don't go through a real life experience with other people or even for yourself. You know, the latter, the accountability piece, means that you have people there to make sure you are actually taking action, because taking action equals change, which equals results. The reason you're not getting the results you want is because you're not implementing what you are learning from the books or from all the freebies that you get or from, you know, the personal trainer that you have or from whoever. You're not implementing, so you're not changing. And you don't have the accountability. You don't have accountability there to help you when you're stuck or to give you a kick in the butt when you need it so that you can get out of your own way and make sure you're actually showing up for yourself like you said you wanted to, and someone to lean on when it gets overwhelming, because we all know it can get overwhelming and scary. And you're also not taking daily actions, which means therefore you aren't getting the results. So I want you to quit trying to band-aid your way there and stop overcomplicating it. Because of the band-aiding and overcomplicating it, you are not implementing. And I've been there. And that's exactly why I am here to help you ladies get this shit together. Because after working with me, you will show up for yourself daily. And what sets this program apart is the experience you'll have and the relationships that you create along the way. This is a place where you cannot hide from yourself. You cannot hide from me, because in this group, you are accountable on so many levels. There is structure and there is also flexibility within this space so that you can make your health and your work and your business work for your chosen lifestyle. It's not the other way around. You know, you don't fit your lifestyle into those things, so those things fit into your lifestyle. Okay? This is a place where I can really push you hard and kick you in the butt lovingly, but also hold you accountable and check in with you damn near every day if that's the kind of support and accountability you need, and keep you on track and make sure you don't get in your own way long enough to get you the results you came for. Action equals results. That is what it comes down to. It is that simple. So if you are ready to cut out your bullshit excuses and get out of your own way and unleash the powerhouse inside of you and take some brave, courageous action, then I highly, highly encourage you to send me a message or just go to my link. Let me drop it here, and you guys can enroll yourself in the program. It's 50% off right now until Monday night. Like I was saying, we officially start. The program's first week starts December 9th, okay? Doors close December 12th. The 50% off is only good until Monday night, which is December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Okay? This is half off, you guys. It's normally $3,333 in full, or there's a payment plan as well. So go check it out. If you have any questions, send me a message or drop me a comment. It's half off right now, so it's $1,666. And if you guys are telling yourself that you cannot afford to take care of your health right now, that is total crap, and you know it. Eventually, you will end up paying for your health one way or another, and you can either do it now and prevent a lot of lifestyle problems down the road, because I am an RN as well, registered nurse here. The majority of the patients that come into us in the hospital are from lifestyle choices. So you can do the work now and invest your time, money, and energy now with somebody who knows how to help you get results and hold you accountable, or you can pay for it down the road via hospital bills, doctor bills, medicine, all the crap that you could have prevented if you would have just taken action now. It does not matter that Thanksgiving is tomorrow. It is a one-day event. That is a shit excuse, and you know it. It does not matter that Christmas Eve and New Year's are coming up in the next couple weeks. That is crap, and you know it. You do not want to be the person who continuously makes the same resolution year after year. It is time to make a new one this year, because I can guarantee you, if you actually start on the start date, December 9th, and if you actually get your ass in there today, this week, I will go ahead and start working with you. Like, there is welcome prep stuff in there, and you can already probably surpass your goal. If your goal is 10 or 15 pounds, that's great. You know, if it's not about weight and it's just getting your health in order, we could already be there in a matter of, what is New Year's away? How many weeks away is that? 5 weeks now? You could already be well over halfway there. It's possible, ladies. Okay, that's all I have to say. I'm surprised he's still sleeping here. I love you, ladies. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. If you want to be in the program, you can either sign up on the link I dropped or send me a message or drop me a comment, and I will follow up with you, okay? Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later. See you next week.